I don't really talk to people. Tend to move away when
We put 2 girls on your team this week because we thought it would force you to talk to girls.
OK. Hey.
All right, John. Yeah.
Girls.
Done. What about Tesco saying that we're throwing away, is it 2/3 of our food that we buy?
Phenomenal.
So much wasted food.
Yeah, well, specifically, it's the bagged salad. They reckon 2/3 of it goes in the bin. Tess, do you waste any food?
Well, I try not to, but yeah, hands up, I'm guilty of occasionally throwing away a bag of salad that's gone past its sell-by date.
You've got kids, give it to them.
Well, I do.
Whatever you and Vernon don't have, throw to them.
I do. And if it's not them, it's the dog. But occasionally you do find yourself throwing stuff away, don't you?
The thing is the labelling, isn't it? Because they say bag salad, mixed leaves, but actually that's not accurate, is it? It should be mixed leaves stroke compost. That's what it is. You're basically buying a bag of compost. Because sometimes, you know, it's gone off by the time you got it home. I go through red lights just to get the food home so I can eat it. Have a picnic in the car park.
I think there's a smell test where we all believe the best before date, just give it a sniff. If you're not sick in your mouth, it's fine.
Yeah.
It seems like a lot of waste, 2/3 of everything you eat, but I thought about it, it's true, because I've got an example of, like, if I'm eating a packet of 3 Scotch eggs, I'll eat one and throw the other 2 at cyclists.
Christian, do you waste food?
I do waste food. I'm really bad. I'm a bit obsessive about the dates. So I'm always the one who looks at the date and it says it runs out on the 23rd, so I can't eat it. Because if it's off, then I might want to be sick or something. So,
Christian, you've been reading the news and all these stories about, you know, conspiracies too long. It's planned. Years ago, there was a flood in Honduras and a woman was in a tree giving birth to a baby. A helicopter came along and pulled her out of the tree as she gave birth to the baby, and she was put into the helicopter with the umbilical cord still attached, and they both survived. Your bag salad isn't going to kill you.
I feel that story might have been a sledgehammer to crack a nut there, really. There was a helicopter and a flood in Honduras to get him to eat some salad.
A bad bag of salad might make you rush the news, won't it?
Well, I've got a weak stomach, and reading the news on a weak stomach is not good.
No.
My sister once had to throw up. She's a newsreader as well, and she had to throw up in between the stories. So she would do an intro and then go... and then carried on, you know.
Was it a particularly gory story?
There was nobody to relieve her.
Madonna has a new video out where she tries to be sexy. Sean, do you read the best before dates? Do you adhere to them?
No. I've got pesto in my fridge that Assad wouldn't fire at insurgents.
Sean, what else have the nation been talking about?
Alex Ferguson has written a book. He's basically got a few things off his chest about various players.
Did you think it was controversial?
I always think people sort of having a go at him, saying, "Oh, why is he washing his dirty laundry in public?" But imagine managing footballers for that many years. We all know what monumental tossers they are. Imagine just having to manage 22, 25 of those for 26 years. I can't believe he just hasn't just shot himself one day.
I can't believe he can get those guys on a bus. It must be like trying to herd cats. Yeah. We have to be there by 2. Honestly, there's a kick and a whistle.
I thought what was interesting is the cover. His nose isn't red. It's the one photograph where his nose isn't red.
You got a picture of him? Here's a picture. There he is.
Yeah, look at his nose. It's brilliant. That's his home nose. That's what he wears to the United home games.
Someone should have told him to hold it a bit higher. That looks like his penis is a tiny little Alex Ferguson.
He called his My Autobiography, which isn't... It's quite a lazy title. The only way it could have been if it was just called Book.
The most disgusting line in his book was the revelation that the hardest part of Roy Keane's body is his tongue. I don't want to know how he found that out, but what a disgusting image that is. That's a man who's broken legs. What can he do with his tongue? My God.
He can break hearts.
I was a bit gutted it came out this week, if I'm honest, because I released my autobiography this week as well.
Is it out this week?
Yeah, it's called Sex Panther. be honest with you, it's mainly about panthers. Yeah, it's mainly
Some great pictures in there.
Yeah, yeah. There's a couple with my top on.
Go on, Steve, what do you think the nation should be talking about? Are you going to hug her?
Strictly come dancing.
Oh,
Big great Christmas charades.
You've never seen a fafa-fool?
No, we know.
People are talking about Strictly, of course, aren't they?
Of course they are.
Because people are dancing and it's nice. It tires out the mums, doesn't it?
A lot of dancing.
You know, like
going
kids,
on.
you send them to the park so they sleep. That's for mums and nanas, innit, Strictly? They get all excited and you go, oh, she'll sleep tonight.
The thing about Strictly is a little bit of something for everyone, isn't there? There's like the reality TV element for the 20-year-olds, and for the 30-year-olds there's a celebrity thing, and then for the nanas there's live music.
Well, let's not forget, there's a lot of stuff for the dads.
And for the dads, yeah.
So who's Vanessa Feltz for?
I'm always fascinated by Britain's refusal to let Bruce Forsyth go. I mean, he's just like Britain's Nelson Mandela.
He is our Nelson Mandela.
He is. They're going to be wheeling that man out in 20 years' time and going, what was that, Bruce? Is that a joke? Tap once for yes and tap twice for no. Is it true, Tess, that they've told men to cover up? Have they done that?
Oh, Ben last week.
Oh, was it?
Ben, when he was doing the samba. Well, no, because the rumours were he's going to have a bare chest. And I'm sure further down the line, ladies and gents, he will have a bare chest.
Oh, my God, you heard it here first.
It is frustrating, though, not that they can't take their tops off, isn't it? Quite frustrating. I just think it's a shame. Like, I find it frustrating. Like, I'm not allowed to go bottomless on this show. They make me wear my trousers and pants even though I'm behind a desk. What's the point?
It's health and safety. We've been through this. Christian, would you ever go on Strictly?
I have been asked. It's basically middle-class porn, isn't it? That Strictly come down to, as far as I can tell. I mean, it's like... it's the job of the female newsreaders to sort of bounce around to entertain the bloke.
Like your sister.
And...
Well, this is...
What I find particularly annoying about Strictly is that if you are a camp man, you are allowed to be ruder than a man who is not camp. For example, if I were to watch Rachel Riley dance and I were to say, your bottom looked like a sack of potatoes there and frankly it made me sick, there'd be complaints. But if I were a camp man like Bruno and your bottom looked like sack potatoes, you know...